Hello my dear friends. I wonder if you're feeling half-hearted in any area of your life at the moment. I know what that feels like, that feeling of wanting more in some area of your life, but feeling stuck, lacking clarity, not feeling like you can just make the steps that you need to get there to get that one more that you desire. That more can look like a whole lot of different things. It might be more passion, more creativity, more freedom, more self-sufficiency. It might be more of doing what you love. It can also be maybe something specific like more art, more writing, that type of very specific action that you want in your day-to-day life. It can also be defined as less than, so it might be less anxiety, less time pressure, less working in a job that doesn't satisfy you, less of a soul-sapping situation, whatever that might look like. I relied on self-leadership skills to help me through a major change from working in a job that no longer aligned with how I wanted to be. It was a job that I'd worked in, an organisation I'd worked in for 30 years. And I really decided to make a change to get to a life that was more in line with my passions, my interests, my creativity and my desires. And here's the thing about the self-leadership required to make those changes. It's deep, conscious inner work. And I know you might be thinking, how can I do that work? What does it look like? Here's a few things I've learned along the way. Firstly, it can be quite lonely. Often because it is inner work, it feels very internal and it can feel like you're the only person going through that particular journey and path, and you can feel quite alone at times. It can also feel very uncertain, like an uncertain destination, not knowing which path to take, which tools, which strategies will help you. And just a sense of grabbing onto different things to help you to make that path, but not knowing if they're connecting up into what is right for you. It can also take time. It requires patience, and it means that we need to be realizing that it's not a one-hit wonder. There's not one step that will take us there. It's often a whole series of shifts, realizations, and often that can feel quite complex, so that we often need a roadmap. We need the support of a guide or a coach or someone who's been a few steps ahead of us on the journey. And that's exactly why I wrote my book, Wholehearted Self-leadership for Women in Transition. It's shaped from all my experiences to be able to guide you into a life that is more in line with what you deeply desire. So it's based on my experiences, but it's also practical strategies, practical tips and frameworks, tools that I've learned along the way, and I've packaged that up into my book, which is a mix of memoir, practical self-help, and tips for self-leadership to take you on that journey to the life that you deeply desire. So my books, there's Wholehearted, Self-leadership for Women in Transition, and the Companion Workbook are now available for pre-order. So if you purchase 2 books, and it can be 2 copies of Wholehearted, one for you, one for a friend, or it could be a copy of Wholehearted and a copy of the Companion Workbook to work deeply through the experience as a self-leadership, self-coaching guide. We have the opportunity for you to be able to join me in a live masterclass. I'm a professional and certified self-leadership coach, and I'll be taking you through 15 wholehearted self-leadership skills to help you change your life in that masterclass. So take the opportunity now to pre-order. The books will be published in September, but in pre-ordering now, you'll get the opportunity for that masterclass if you purchase 2 or more. And if you purchase 1 or more, you get a PDF of the first chapter, so you can start reading immediately now. So take that opportunity. If you want to create a new story to get you to what you really want and to activate that deep inner work that certainly needs to happen to make deep transition, I hope that you'll take the opportunity to get the workbook and the main book as well, and to take that opportunity to join that masterclass with me. So go to the link in my profile to pre-order. Just pop your details in to get instant access to chapter 1 and also access to the masterclass if you purchase 2 or more books. Shoot me a DM, let me know how you find the chapter 1, and love to get your feedback. I'm wishing you progress on the road to wholehearted self-leadership and to a wholehearted life, whatever that means for you, and it's a very individual definition. I know that it's possible for you, and I'm so excited to share these insights with you to help you along the road. And I really hope that you are able to get more of what lights you up in your life as a result of reading Wholehearted and working through the Companion Workbook. Warmest wishes to you.